MLB All-Star Game is in the books. What an incredible experience it was, to everything that happened on the field, everything that happened off the field, including a million interviews I got, which we'll talk about all in this show, including one where I asked Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the red carpet who he most wanted to face in Major League Baseball history, and his answer probably won't surprise you. You can go back in time and face any batter in MLB history. Could be from today or 100 years ago. Who do you want to face?
Shohei Ohtani.
Who wins? Who wins?
Shohei.
Not shockingly, Shohei Ohtani was his answer. What was a little more shocking was who wins, and his answer being Shohei Ohtani there as well. Red carpet was just a short part of this experience. Really, the week really gets kicked underway with the Home Run Derby, which was incredible. As you probably know, Jordan Walker won the Home Run Derby, but the way he did it, coming back, Kyle Schwarber, the hometown guy, the home crowd guy, hitting the home runs in the final round, it seemed like probably too much, but Jordan Walker, with only a couple swings left, needed to hit 4 home runs in a row to tie, 5 home runs to win it here in a ballpark while getting booed every single step of the way, and he still did just that. I gained a lot of respect. Not that I didn't have respect, but I learned a lot about Jordan Walker at the Home Run Derby. That was awesome. And what just wrapped up here behind us was the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, which was absolutely incredible pitching throughout. Good pitching beats good hitting, and that's really what we saw here tonight as the American League won. The National League just couldn't hit, and it's really just a good conversation of how are these hitters, with pitching as dominant as it is today, not only it being so dominant, you're facing the best guys in the world, and they're coming in for just 1 inning. So you're having to face guys like Dylan Cease coming in saying, you know what, I'm just going to give it all for 1 inning. And these hitters are just seeing guys for 1 inning. It's really, the hitter in me says it's unfair, but it's not. It's just the All-Star Game, and you're seeing the best pitchers in the world. The American League comes out on top with a big victory. I immediately caught up with the MVP of the All-Star Game, Cody Bellinger. The second the game ended, I got to interview the MVP, and it was just a really cool conversation because he has his family here in town. First All-Star Game since 2018. He didn't have a family then. He does now, and I got to catch up with him, and here's that. I'm here with Cody Bellinger. Cody, MVP of the All-Star Game. What would 10-year-old Cody Bellinger say about this?
31-year-old Cody Bellinger is pretty excited. No, it's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, funny game. Just the first AB single, and it's just a fun experience. So good to be back. It's been a long time, so I really just try to enjoy it as much as possible.
First All-Star Game since 2018, but your first as a father. What does it mean to get back here as a baseball player, but to experience this with your whole family?
It truly was special. I always had, envisions, watching the Derby with your kids on the field. You see it on TV, and I got to experience that yesterday, walking the red carpet with my family, and we've just had an amazing weekend.
What was that first hug like when she ran out on the field and your daughters came up and hugged you and you're MVP of the All-Star Game?
It's a crazy feeling, man. They're all just absolutely just drenched in sweat, just absolutely grinding over there in the stands. So just so fun, just an unexplainable feeling.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congrats to the American League once again on the All-Star win. Congrats to Cody Bellinger. He kept saying afterwards, just a measly little single. Just a measly little single up the middle got me the All-Star Game MVP. But nothing's really measly when it's left on left against Christopher Sanchez, one of the best pitchers in baseball. Definitely a top lefty in the game of baseball. Big hit. Good for him. Pumped to see that. Today was crazy. All-Star Game Day involves the red carpet. I was on the red carpet and had so many really cool conversations and got to ask a lot of players different things, including I put a history quiz in there for them. I also asked a lot of guys if you could face one guy in Major League Baseball history, past or present. I asked all the pitchers, who would you face? And I asked all the hitters, if you could pick one pitcher, who would you face? And here's a couple of those now. All right, Mike, you can go back in your career in MLB history, face any pitcher you want to face, one at bat. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Doc Holliday.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked watching him growing up, and I think he was nasty. So
you can face anybody in history in Major League Baseball at the plate. Who do you want to face and why?
Easy one, Barry Bonds. I want to face the best.
Barry Bonds would be cool.
Okay. How's that gonna go?
Who knows? I mean, they say he's the
I think he's the greatest hitter of all time.
I agree.
Way he talks about hitting, it sounds like it was really easy for him, but who knows? Got to step in the box.
Anybody?
Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson?
Yeah.
I think Mariano or Trevor Hoffman would be pretty fun.
That cutter coming in, you all right with that?
Yeah, I just want to see what it's like. Probably wouldn't be fun, but
You could go back in time and face any pitcher in MLB history. Who do you want to face?
Babe Ruth, 100%.
How would that go?
I think I could at least hit, like get a hit, maybe ground out to short. I don't know. I mean, you never know.
Oh man. Let's go from the beginning. Give me a mill worker first. Any name, don't matter.
I love that.
And then give me Bob Gibson.
Okay.
You know, he's one of the greatest of all time. I would love to face him. Probably Roger Clemens, somebody like that.
Yeah.
But somebody, give me a mill worker first, but from back in the day.
Red carpet was awesome. It always is. You get to catch up with everybody. And one of my favorite things, by the way, was Paul Skenes and Livvy Dunne came by. And I don't know if you all have seen the Sheets commercial with Paul Skenes in it. He basically is a professional actor after that commercial. But I think I'm going to show the Sheets commercial so you can see it. And then I'm going to show you the interview where I asked Paul Skenes about the commercial, his favorite part of it, and then Livvy Dunne asking her the same question. I haven't laughed out loud at a commercial this long in a long time. It was hysterical. Here it is, and here's Paul Skenes and Livvy Dunne talking about it.
We need to talk about hot dogs.
But this is a finance meeting.
Perfect. This is going to make you a lot of money. I'll keep this brief. My name is Paul Skenes. I love hot dogs, almost as much as I love winning. But there's a problem with normal hot dogs. They're weak. They're pathetic. They lack aura. It looks genuinely insane in my hands. Look at this. It has no dog in it.
It does feel dogless.
Completely dogless, Kevin.
My name's not.
It's just math, people. A normal dog isn't big enough for this big dog. Science doesn't lie. Behold, the big glizzy.
It's full of dog.
Kevin gets it. Look under your seats. Have your guys call my guys. We'll circle back.
I loved your Glizzy commercial. Your favorite part, looking back at your commercial, what was your favorite part?
The hot dogs under the seats. Yeah. I didn't actually put them under. They were, it was staged because it's acting. It was a commercial.
Yeah.
But
You're an actor.
yeah, it was kind of a funny little bit in there.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of Paul's Glizzy commercial?
I have to say his acting abilities, the dry sense of humor. It was giving The Office comedy, and I was really impressed because I've just started acting. I've been filming Baywatch, and
Yeah, you have.
he killed that. I was really proud. I'm like,
loved it.
well, if all goes wrong, you can be an actor. So.
What part did you laugh at the most? The shaking the hot dog for me. I
think
died.
the guy saying his name's not Kevin, and Paul's like, thanks, Kevin. He's like, I'm not Kevin.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Before red carpet comes media day. Media day is one of the most chaotic days in the baseball world, I guess I would say. Everybody lines up right out there behind my left shoulder on the center field concourse. All the players sit there like they're in like a kissing booth or something, and you just walk by and ask them different questions, and they're all literally just lined up in a straight line. Well, you can go up and ask a million questions, and it's absolutely chaos amongst those guys. And I just throw myself right in the thick of it and go ask a bunch of questions. But the first one I had to ask before anybody else in the media got out there was to go straight up to my brother. And I put this on social media, and it got an awesome response. But if you haven't seen it, I ran straight up to my brother, and I said, quick question for you, and only question. Who's your favorite brother, and why? And he answered that, and here that is. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, one question. Who is your favorite brother, and why?
Ooh, tough. I'd have to say Ben, because he's my only.
Thank you, sir. Perfect answer. Just such a special All-Star Game week. It's always a really special environment, but to have it here in Philadelphia, just this whole week felt a little extra special, and that's a huge shout out to the Philadelphia crowd, the Philadelphia fans. They're incredible. The Home Run Derby, they were just awesome. It's the way a home run derby should be. If you were not a Philadelphia Philly, you were getting booed. If you were a Philadelphia Philly, you were getting every bit of this crowd behind you. And they were like that this whole week. And it's not just as much as we're going to boo who we hate and cheer who we like. They're knowledgeable. They're passionate. The pregame ceremony here was really cool. Mike Trout is on the American League team. He's obviously a local guy, so he gets a big cheer there. But there were also so many people saying, we need to be loud because we want Mike Trout to get traded to the Philadelphia Phillies. Man, oh man, was Mike Trout asked a million times about getting traded here, and if he wanted to get traded here. I was not one of those. He has said a million times he doesn't want to get traded, he doesn't want to leave, but man, was he asked that a million times. But the crowd, the environment here was just really special. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the whole experience. And this whole experience for my family was even a little more special. I know you just saw the video of me jokingly going up to Justin asking about who his favorite brother is, but to have him here for his final All-Star game and to have the whole family here, my family, you know, Justin and his wife and kids, and to just have all of us here for such a special moment for my brother just means a lot. It was an emotional week for him. I know Justin gave a speech in the clubhouse before the All-Star game, right after batting practice. Justin spoke, and I was talking to Derek Shelton about that, and he was just sharing with everyone in there how proud he is to be back and how grateful he is to be around the next young generation of the game of baseball, and just how appreciative he is to be able to stand up and speak to all of him and talk about his career. And it was just a really cool moment, and to have all of our family here for this 10th and final one for Justin is it's really special. And on the red carpet with Justin, his entire family came through. Justin, Kate, my niece, my nephew, all came through. And really, I just asked him, hey, what does this mean? You've been to 10 All-Star games, all very special for many different reasons. But this one, you're first with a family of 4. And just an emotional time. And I was really happy to be able to ask him that. And here's that answer now. Justin, you've been to 10 of these, all special for all different reasons. This one, the first one as a family of 4.
Yeah.
How special is this, man?
You know, they're all different, they're all unique, but yeah, I mean, to have the opportunity to do it one last time, and like, you know, it's going to be your last, and obviously things changed with my son, like you mentioned. So, you know, to do it as this group, it just doesn't get any better than this. I'm just trying to soak it all in.
So happy.
Appreciate you.
Congrats,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you. Hey, Yossi. Have fun.
And that all was the moment. That was the moment of the red carpet for me. I had my niece spotted me from halfway down the red carpet, and she came running with the biggest smile on her face and gave me the biggest hug in the world. And it's just, I watched the video back and I was emotional seeing it. And that, if I could sum up this All-Star game, it's that moment, it's that emotion, it's having that family. And that basically ended the red carpet. He was at the very end of the red carpet. Straight from there to here for the All-Star game, where everything just wrapped up. We got Christopher Sanchez against Dylan Cease on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. I did see a lot of a conversation out there about who should start for the AL. It should have been Cam Schlittler. Why was it Schlittler? Or why was it Cease and not Schlittler? I think this is a pretty easy answer for me. The Toronto Blue Jays won the Toronto Blue Jays won the American League. They were in the World Series last year. That means their manager gets to manage the All-Star game. Dylan Cease is having a fantastic year, so he picked his guy to start the All-Star game. Are Cam Schlittler's numbers maybe a little bit better? Sure. But if you're not happy, you should have played better and gotten to the World Series, and then Aaron Boone could have picked Cam Schlittler. But I do not fault Toronto, the organization, Schneider, for picking Dylan Cease to be the starter. I thought it was a great choice, and Dylan Cease obviously threw great. The entire American League threw great. There wasn't a run scored for the National League. It was dominant pitching from start to finish, and that was the story of the All-Star game, the All-Star game itself. Congrats to the American League. The sights and sounds here from Philly have been really special. One of my favorite All-Star games to cover, and not just because of the family environment here, but honestly, Philadelphia provides a family environment, and they get it. They get into it. They get behind you. They boo you if you're not part of it. They created an awesome experience here at the All-Star Game. And congrats, shout out to Major League Baseball for, you have to plan these things far in advance, but for America's 250th anniversary, having the forethought for that, and to do it here in Philly and red carpet in front of Independence Hall and everything they did here tonight with the fireworks show. It was absolutely beautiful. It actually caught me off guard. There was a fireworks show that I was trying to get a video done that I want to show you in a second, but I was literally in the middle of shooting a video and this really incredible fireworks show was going off, and they just did it to the music and an American themed, and it was really cool. But the video that I did want to show, which feels like a good ending to this show, is I was in the suite with Ryan Howard, obviously a legend here, and one of the video ideas that I ended up coming up with was to find a kid in the crowd at the All-Star Game wearing a Ryan Howard jersey and go up to them and ask if they trusted me to take the jersey off their back and go get it signed, and it just created a really special moment, I thought. So here that is now. I'm at MLB All-Star Game seeing if someone trusts me to take the jersey off their back and get it signed by Ryan Howard. Let's go. Do you trust me to take the jersey off of your back and go to Ryan Howard and get your jersey signed for you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
May I have your jersey?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back, I promise.
Thank you.
Let's go. Ryan, you mind signing this jersey for me? It's for a little girl.
Wherever we can hold it up.
God.
Awesome.
Thank
you for being a fan.
Let's go.
I love it. Let's go.
Going to take it to her.
Go get it.
Let's go. We're going to give it back. You pumped?
Yes, I'm so pumped. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's personally signed by Ryan Howard, and he said, thank you for being a fan.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that, my friends, is what the All-Star Game is all about. By the way, I took the jersey back, took a photo of her with the jersey, and her brother, sitting right next to her, said, you know what? I am named after Ryan Howard. So I found this girl in the stands wearing his jersey, and to do all of that and to then hear from him that he's named after Ryan Howard was just a really cool moment. And this whole All-Star Game was a special moment, and I'm just really appreciative of all of you for watching and listening to this episode. Really, really cool. Shout out to all the All-Stars. We have 1 million players in this episode. Shout out to all of those guys that took some time to talk to me. And this is a wrap on the 2026 Major League Baseball All-Star Game in Philadelphia. What a special week. Thank you all for watching and listening and looking at social videos along the way. What a special week for me. I try and, as much as I can, bring my All-Star Game experience to everyone there and watching. And that's the point of all of this. I love this game. I love that you all trust me to talk to you about this game, and I love this All-Star Week. So thank you all for watching, listening. I appreciate it. That's a wrap on the 2026 Major League All-Star Game in Philadelphia. Until next time, my friends, remember, find your bat and flip it. Peace.